Whenever she sits down to play video games, her bird immediately flies over to her desk, flopping down on its back, pretending to be a computer mouse. He'll lay there looking up at her, waiting to be moved around, being completely still as she pretends to play the game with him, obviously jealous of the attention that the mouse gets over him. Whenever she sits down to play video games, her bird immediately
Alright, alright, alright. And if you want a loot room going all the way up your base, you can do that shit, but I preferably don't want that. so people don't have an easy way to get all your loot. And normally you'd put garage doors or double doors there. I personally like that. If you don't have that option, garage doors are always a better one. They're cheaper and definitely a lot easier to have upkeep for. But normally, instead of sheet metal doors, you want armored doors here, because this is your core. So it would basically be not worth it to go straight to your or through your doors. And right here, you want an armored double door, because like you want them to think that they have enough explosives, because that's not anywhere. Well, it's near as much health, but it's the exact same health. Never mind, I'm fucking brain dead. But no, you want this so they'll want to go through your walls, so you have an easier place to defend, because you can kind of funnel them in. Now, if you're a clan, you'd probably have enough shit before you build a base like this to instantly upgrade core to sheet metal. This is not a starter base, so do not, and I mean do not, make this your starter. This will draw way too much attention. Now, this is not a perfect design by any means, no. It's more of an experimental. It's not something you should test, but if you want to test it for your clan and it ends up working out, good. I do not consider myself a professional base builder. But this is a 3x3 expansion, so you have a lot of options to do. With this, you can fucking China wall it, but I personally don't like China walls that much. Alright, so I have to do that one this big. That one's only going to need a half wall. There is one flaw with this base. You need somewhere decently flat. But unless you don't want honeycombing or a China wall. This China wall is supposed to be for storage, by the way. This is not something you can defend from, to be honest. It's gonna have honeycombing, but you aren't really. Now, you are probably gonna be able to, but it's not designed to be that. It's supposed to. But, no, this base is not an aggressive base. If you're a more passive clan, this could be the base for you, but if you are not a passive clan, then, which most clans aren't, I'm gonna be honest. Most clans are not passive. At least not to my knowledge. Those clans want to fucking ruin everyone's week. So, this is not the base design for you if you don't want to, you know, have a aggressive clan. But if you want it for storage and you don't want anyone knowing where it is, this might be your base design. But definitely not something you can defend easily. Now you can modify this design, but it's a 3x3 like core, so. Well, actually, no. The core is a 1x3. So it is not. It's not easy to defend from core if they know exactly where your core is. You can pick between two sides of that base. You're not. No, three sides actually. You can put it in the back or the front. Up front, or to the left or to the right. So you can put it in here, here, or here. You would preferably want it in the back of all three of these. It's supposed to be a more unpredictable design of where your core is. But knowing raiders, they're just gonna blow through your whole fucking core and not really give a shit. What I'm trying to place is this, this. Actually, yeah, shit. Yeah, the entrance is going to be over there. So you're going to have sort of a peek down to your entrance. Let me see here. Typically you want to do a little cheaper for your entrance, so. I forgot to put the fucking door frame down. Now it's time to do this. Fuck. Okay, maybe I need to add something to do. Instead of doing shit like that, I'm just gonna. So I know I'm gonna do a ramp. Can I not place a ramp here? Wow. There we go. Oh well. This is not a base design you want with a small group. No, you can make this a forge base with just small forges, but that is very unlikely. You fucking don't want to do that. That would be very expensive on wood, but then again, if you're a big clan, that shouldn't really be a worry, because you'd be producing boom like fucking crazy. And smaller forges do, I think, produce more charcoal, so I think it might be better to make this a small forge base for a clan. So Someone's probably already made this base design, but I don't give a shit. I'm adding shit that me and my clan have used for the past year or so. Now what you want here is one of these or the other one. Namely because it's harder to see you, but you can see them if you're all the way up here. But typically to make it cheaper on you and your clan, you just want that. You just want the whole shell to be stone, typically armored core. Let's see. Let me see if I can demonstrate it. So, say like one person's rushing in with fucking C4. The rest of them have the rest of the boom. You're just peeking your door. You see their feet. And it's done. Boom. Even though probably, yeah, that peeks right at the door. Just fucking spray their damn legs. It's not perfect, but it works. I am gonna do some actual testing once I get my clan back together with this base. Now this is a bit of a thing we have here, but I mean, what are you gonna do, huh? This is not supposed to be a base, once again, that you have to defend from. This is supposed to be a, like, furnace base. You don't keep your loot in here. But it's supposed to be like a farm/furnace base. It's not supposed to be tall. Not supposed to, you know, you're not supposed to fight from it, is what I'm trying to say. No. You could make this into a fighting base. I could make a fighting design. I'm not going to, though. I'm definitely more of a fighter in Rust, but when I'm playing with newer people, I don't like to fight, so for the people that I play with, I am not going to use the fighting version. You guys can, but I'm not going to. Basically, all you do is make it taller, make the foundations lowered, and you use these to support the metal. It's not that easy of a base to make. Definitely used with trial and error. I've used this base design in an actual wipe, though. It works. It might work, but sometimes it doesn't work that well. Now, some of these are going to have areas where you can peek from, because you at least want to be able to defend this. You don't want to just give it up, because it is your farm base. But seeing as how cars might be coming to console pretty soon, you do not, you don't want to be caught with the farm base without a car. Because what happens if you have God Seeds and you have just tons of clones of them, and then someone comes and raids you? What will you do then? Especially when horses are here, you can get away pretty fast with that. So, do not get caught without a horse or a car, whichever one is in TB right now. Especially with this farm base. And always be careful when in a farm base. People are going to target these. Especially clans. Even though you are a clan, you're not going to have more than a couple people in here at a time. At least I don't think you will. And since this is a farm base, you're going to keep it relatively cheap. So no, you are not going to, you're not going to make it expensive. That's what I'm trying to say. Not supposed to be. Not smart either. No, I'm not going to tell you where to put the placeables, because, once again, experimental base. I'm not supposed to show you where everything is. You're going to have to figure that out yourself. Open concept base, basically. Not going to baby ether it. Basically, so no one knows where everything is. So they don't know your weak spots. Now, you can do whatever you want for the peak downs. Me personally, I would do like 3 or 4 per side, so you know exactly where everyone is at all times. And obviously you're going to put windows here, but I am not going to do those. Once again, not going to baby ether, you should know this. But that's the farm base. But I will show you how to place the, if I could find them, the planter boxes. And no, usually you don't do honeycombing for these. And you can also use these as peak zones. They're just not ideal. But if you want like a maximum growth farm base, just don't use peak zones. Just make do with what you have. These are pretty expensive though. So if you're planning on doing this, I would recommend farming a lot. Gotta fuck up on a placement. I think I might have. Yeah, I did. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna more push it against the back. Kind of do this to make sure we get it as far in there as we can. See, yep, did it perfectly this time. Now you cannot afford to really make that much mistakes doing this. It is pretty expensive to do a farm base. Nope. Where did I fuck up? I fucked up here. So. I fucked up even worse that time. But you get how to place them now. Alright guys, that's my farm-based design, so see you guys later.